Welcome back. 5-minute Bible study, Matthew 13:53 to 58. Pretty much got one thing out of this. It'll be at the end. When Jesus had finished these parables, he moved on from there. Coming to his hometown, he began teaching the people in their synagogue, and they were amazed. Where did this man get this wisdom and these miraculous powers? They asked. Isn't this the carpenter's son? Isn't his mother's name Mary? And aren't his brothers James and Joseph, Simon and Judas? Aren't all his sisters with us? Where then did this man get all these things? And they took offense at him. But Jesus said to them, only in his hometown and in his own house is a prophet without honor. And he did not do many miracles there because of their lack of faith. So I imagined that this is like Jesus coming home. For me, I live in Niagara, so Jesus comes back to Niagara, and if my church had been his church, he shows up at my church, and he starts preaching and teaching, and everybody that is there is so amazed and thinks he's amazing, and they want to know what is going on because they're wowed and they're interested in this guy. So now they want to know, where did this guy learn how to do this? Where did he get this wisdom and these powers to do miracles? How does he do miracles? But then they start to think and break it down. This guy was born here. Hang on a second. His house is the little shabby hut down on Main Street. And I know his mom. Her name's Mary. And you know what? I'm pretty sure Mary, there was 5 of them that they had. She had 5 boys. And that guy James that I met, wasn't that one of them? And you know what? His sisters. His sisters live here too. This is crazy. The whole family is here. And there's nothing spectacular about them. They're just like us. So if this is where he was born and grew up, come on. How is he like this? Something fishy's going on. Where did he get all this exceptional wisdom and ability to do miracles? Something isn't right. Something doesn't make sense. And at that point, done. The doors were closed. Once they kind of pieced his family puzzle together, that was it. They had no more use for him. They spent this time talking and thinking and analyzing, and they thought they knew everything. And their knowledge simplified Jesus. And then they were actually turned off from him. 10 minutes ago, they were amazed and needed to know where this guy was from and where he learned all this stuff. If he had come from somewhere amazing, maybe they wouldn't have shrugged him off so much. But once they simplified him, once they made him basic, then they had no use for him. And it said that he did no more miracles. And that always, when it says something like that, that makes me so sad, because they missed out on so many miracles. They missed out on potential healing and freedom and joy because they simplified him and they had no use for him. I wonder, how much do I miss out on? How much do you miss out on because we lack faith, because we simplify Jesus, because we try to make him understandable or in a box? And so then we dismiss him and the power and authority and amazingness that he comes with. And when it talks about where they come from, that if he had come from somewhere far, they probably would have respected him. This always cracks me up when you're watching like a home show or a decoration show, and they say, this marble is all the way from Egypt, or this granite was dug out of the caves in Colombia. And we're all like, ooh, ah. Meanwhile, the people in Colombia and Egypt are saying, this marble is from Manitoba, Canada. And this granite was dug out of Yukon in northern Canada. And they're so impressed because it came with Canada. You're just impressed by things that are harder for you to attain or grasp. Italy's marble might be just as good as Canada, but our marble is just Canadian. We want something different and unique and far away, something we haven't seen, something we haven't understood. So those things hold their value in our eyes, whether they're special or not. And the things that we can know and understand and see and aren't such a big deal, those become nothing to us, whether they're special or not. And they did that with Jesus. Don't do that with Jesus. Doesn't matter where he came from. He's the most amazing marble and granite on the face of the planet. And if you can have him in your house, have him in your house, whether you're in Egypt or Canada or wherever you are. Jesus is the best thing out there. Put him in your home. Don't break him down to something that doesn't matter because you're just trying to understand things. Let him stay amazing because he is.